Hey guys, Jeff Thisted here at the SEMA show. I've got Tom from SCAT Cranks, and if you've heard of LS engines, and let's be honest, who hasn't? LS's, LTs are the new thing. These are forged stroker crankshafts for the LS and LTs. Tell us about them, Tom.
Well, the LS engine now has taken over where the 350 was. We've seen our sales, go flatline last couple of years, and now it's gone downhill for the old pushrod engine.
Really?
And the LS has taken over. But the big problem with the LS is that the factory has been redesigning and redesigning and redesigning over the years. So you've got so many different combinations of blocks and cranks and, as far as the bottom end is concerned. So that's been a challenge for us. But now what we've got is we've got everything. And the differences in the cranks, starting at the back end, you've got two different flanges. You got a 6-bolt and 8-bolt. And then you move forward, you've got two different reluctor wheels, a 24 tooth and a 58 tooth. And then you get to the nose, and the length of the nose and the steps in the nose for the different oil pumps, for the dry sump pump, they're all different. So, and the variable cam timing and so forth. So the problem is getting all these combinations, and then of course that's in the stock stroke configuration. Now you got to go with because what we do is, we've got better ideas than GM has, and so, we've got the different strokes to build bigger engines. So then we have to go through all those combinations for the various people depending on the block that they have. So what we've got now is we've got it completed. And then on top of that, what we've done, the LS engine, when it was designed, it was, designed for a purpose. And the architecture is what it is. And as you increase the cubic inches and so forth, it presents certain problems. And one of the problems with an aluminum block is that when you look at the tensile strength of the block, it's 34,000 pounds for the aluminum. The crankshaft is 145 or 150. So as the block expands and moves and carries on, the crank just stays there. Well, what happens with that is that the center main, binds up. It causes problems and so forth and so on. So that's been a challenge. But what we've done is we've attacked it, and we now have, introducing at the SEMA show, we have an 8-counterweighted crankshaft, which means that on the original cranks, you've got 6 counterweights. The 2 center throws only have a counterweight on one side, which contributes to the wiggle of the crank.
Okay.
So by putting the extra counterweight on it, so that you've got 2 counterweights, it's blended, and so each set of rods has fully counterweighted it. So the counterweight is to simulate the weight of the rod and piston on the other side. And of course, originally they only had one, which wasn't enough weight. So now we've got the crank flex under control. And of course, the crank being the stiffer of the two, then that controls the block a bit too. So we're excited about that because, we've made those cranks in billets for years. And now we've got a forging so that we can offer that to the street racer, if you will, or the guy that doesn't want a billet crank, budget-wise. So now we've got the latest and greatest to solve some of those problems. So it's exciting for us.
You got the top-of-the-line billet if they want it, or if you're a regular hot rodder like myself and you just want to add a little bit of juice or whatever, got a forged bottom end, you've got it taken care of.
That's right, and we've got all the combinations, so as long as you know what you got, and you got a little money, we can take care of you.
What's the most popular stroke crankshaft lately?
Well, the easiest crank to put in a block is a 4-inch stroke. The original stroke is 3-inch 622, so we're increasing at roughly 400 thousandths, and it fits. You don't have to do a lot of clearancing, and your rod length is still the stock rod length, and the wrist pin doesn't go up into the rings. And if you do any longer than that, then you've got an issue with the piston height to the pin, and you got an issue with the piston coming out of the bottom of the bore. So you've got to have, when you talk about special pistons, there are special pistons, then there are special pistons. So the 4-inch stroke is the easiest and fits well, works well. That's most popular.
Where can we go to find out more about SCAT Crankshafts?
You can go on the net. It's www.scatcrankshafts.com. You'll find the catalog there. You'll find technical articles. You'll find customers, comments and so forth. And you can also, we have a hotline, if you will, on the internet where you can, ask your questions and we'll get right back to you. If you give us your phone number, obviously we have your email address. one of the guys in the sales department will get back to you straight away and see if we can help you out.
Very nice. Either give them a call or check them out online. SCAT Crankshafts for all your stroke forge needs. Stay tuned to Power Automedia. We got more SEMA coming up for you.